32 men are arrested during a federal immigration investigation here in eastern Iowa.
That's right, Abby. In fact, Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers from ICE making those 32 arrests at Midwest Precast Concrete, a company located in Mount Pleasant. A spokesperson for ICE says there is no threat to the public in all of this.
Now, he also says the men come from the following Central American countries. 22 are from Guatemala, 7 are from Mexico, 2 come from El Salvador, and another man arrested today is from Honduras.
KWWO reporter Jalen Socek in Mount Pleasant for us this afternoon following these arrests. She is live right now back in our Iowa City newsroom at tonight's Top Story and Late Details.
Ron and Abby, from talking to neighbors and community members today, this really shocked the town of Mount Pleasant. They say it's a safe and thriving place, and nothing like this has ever happened before.
Of course, a lot of people had the place surrounded.
Jay Worley of Mount Pleasant says he was woken up this morning by a helicopter overhead. That's when he looked across the street to Midwest Precast Concrete.
I seen a lot of patrol cars. I seen a lot of policemen. The helicopter was the predominantly one. It just was running all over and coming down and going up.
He says he had no idea what was happening and expected the worst.
Not having any knowledge of what was going on, it was kind of scary. Yeah. If they would have told us, you know, that what it actually was, they could have went around to these people.
32 men had been arrested for immigration violations.
Well, that shocks me.
A shockwave felt throughout the whole community.
Very, very sad that this is happening to this community. It just really pulls families apart. To have those families torn apart just really gives me a really ill feeling.
Tammy Scholl leads a group called Iowa Welcomes Immigrant Neighbors. Group and church members organizing at First Presbyterian Church to help kids affected by the arrest.
When Post Bill happened 10 years ago, there were kids that were left behind because both parents were detained. And we said this is a place where they can come.
Reverend Trey Haggard says it's not about debating the laws, but the kids.
There are kids that are affected and not by their own choice, and we're here for them.
Worley also has feelings about what happened just outside his front door.
If they were here legally, I would have no problem with that. If they were not here legally, then I would have a problem, and I would want them rounded up and taken back where they come from.
That Iowa Wins group is trying to work right now to help those men detained and getting legal representation. We also reached out to Midwest Precast Concrete for a comment about what happened. We have not heard back. Live in Iowa City, Jalen Socek, News 7, KWWL.